welcome. So if you're tuned into the world of health and wellness at all, you have definitely heard about bone broth, right? It's pretty much everywhere, hailed as the absolute go-to for getting a big hit of collagen. But is it really the only way? I mean, is spending hours simmering bones the one and only path to getting this incredible protein? Well, you might be surprised to find out that's not the case at all. All right, so let's get right into it. Before we start unveiling all these amazing alternatives, let's do a super quick refresh. What is collagen and why does everyone seem to be talking about it? Okay, to put it simply, collagen is basically the glue that holds our bodies together. It's no joke, it's the most abundant protein we've got, acting like the scaffolding for, well, pretty much everything. Your skin, your muscles, all of your connective tissues, they all rely on it. It's the core building block for your body's strength and structure. So now that we know just how important it is, it's time to meet the stars of our show today. I want you to meet 4 incredible collagen-packed foods that you might be totally overlooking.
First up on our list, we're diving into the ocean with contender number 1, fish. And I'm not just talking about any old fish fillet here.
You're probably wondering, where's the collagen? Well, it's all packed into the bones, the ligaments, and yep, even the scales. And here's a little bonus for you. Marine collagen might actually be easier for your body to absorb, which is a huge win. The secret, though, is how you eat it. You want to go for tinned fish where you can eat the bones, like sardines and anchovies. They're amazing on a pizza or tossed in a pasta sauce. Or even simpler, just make sure you eat your fish with the skin on. Okay, from the sea, let's move on to a total classic, beef. But, and this is a big but, if you want to really get the most collagen, you've got to know exactly which cuts to look for. And here is the pro tip. You can forget about those fancy, expensive steaks. The real collagen is hiding in the connective tissues, the cartilage and the tendons. That means the tougher, often less expensive cuts of meat are actually little collagen gold mines. Seriously. So next time you're at the butcher, look for things like blade steak, brisket, or chuck. They're perfect for slow cooking, and the reward is so worth it. Now, for our third contender, something you probably have in your kitchen right now, chicken. But just like with beef, it's all about which parts you're eating. You guessed it. Just like with our other foods, the good stuff in chicken is in the bones, the skin, and the cartilage. And here's a little fun fact for you. A whole lot of those collagen supplements you see for sale are actually made from poultry. So why not go straight to the source? Next time you have chicken wings or a roasted leg, don't throw away that crispy skin or the cartilage. And that brings us to our 4th and final contender. Now, this one might be a little more adventurous for some of you, but trust me, in the collagen world, this is an absolute heavyweight champion. We are talking about offal. You know, organ meats and other non-muscular parts that are just loaded with connective tissue. This includes things like oxtail, which is absolutely incredible in a stew, pork liver, chicken feet, which are a delicacy in many places, and even beef tripe. They might not be on your weekly shopping list, but there's no denying they are powerhouses of collagen. Okay, so now we have our list of collagen-rich foods, but the big question is, how do we actually make these things delicious and fit them into our regular meals? Let's get practical. It's honestly way easier than you think. Start simple. Roast a whole chicken and make sure you eat that delicious, crispy skin. Or how about chopping up some sardines or anchovies? They add this amazing, salty umami flavor to pasta, pizza, even sandwiches. And of course, you can always make your own broth with leftover bones from beef, chicken, or fish. And hey, why not get a little adventurous? Try making an oxtail stew or a classic liver and onions dish. Now, hold on. Before you run out and load up on brisket and chicken wings, there is one really important thing we need to cover. Because like with everything in nutrition, it's all about balance. So here's the deal. On the one hand, yes, foods like chicken skin and those rich cuts of red meat are amazing sources of collagen. That's the pro. But there's a con. Those exact same foods can also be really high in saturated fats. And eating too much of those fats regularly could raise your risk for things like high cholesterol and heart disease. So the key here is moderation and variety. But here's where things get really cool. What if I told you that you don't only have to eat collagen to get the benefits of collagen? You can actually equip your body to become its own little collagen-making machine. Think of your body like a factory. To make collagen, it needs a few things. First, it needs the raw materials, right? Those are amino acids, the literal building blocks. You get those from things like eggs, legumes, and dairy. Second, the factory needs workers to put it all together. That's where vitamin C comes in. It's the helper. So load up on citrus fruits, bell peppers, broccoli, and kiwi. And finally, if you want a direct infusion, there are always supplements, and you can find both animal-based and vegan options out there. So, after all of that, what's the bottom line? What should you really take away from all this? Well, the most important thing is that your options go way, way beyond just a daily cup of bone broth. The real key is variety. It's about mixing things up. From eating fish with the skin on, to slow cooking a delicious cut of beef, to just making sure you're getting enough vitamin C, you can create a totally personalized collagen strategy that actually works for you, for your tastes, and for your lifestyle. So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. Now that you know all the different ways to boost your collagen, both from foods and from supporting your own body, which new building blocks are you going to add to your plate? Thanks for tuning in.